Hello everybody, welcome back to our recipe video. Today, Shinichi will make something very delicious.
Yes, today I'm going to be making a chicken katsu sandwich. Yes, it's pretty easy to make and believe me, it is super delicious.
Satoshi approved. I'm not good at making sandwich, so Shinichi will make for you guys.
That's right. He's the master of making Japanese food and pumpkin pudding, but that's another story. I don't even remember the last time he made me pumpkin pudding. You really gotta make me pumpkin pudding. Anyway, today we're making chicken katsu sandwich. That's what we're making. The reason why I decided to use chicken instead of pork is because I notice a lot of people prefer chicken, including my cousin who lives in America. He doesn't eat pork, and so this is dedicated to my cousin Steven. So we're gonna make two different sauces. We're making a tartar sauce and we're making a tonkatsu sauce, an improvised tonkatsu sauce, because another thing that we hear often is that you guys have a difficult time finding tonkatsu sauce in your area. So we have some ketchup. This is about a little over a tablespoon of ketchup, and into the ketchup we're adding in some Worcestershire sauce. This is Japanese Worcestershire sauce. It might taste a little bit different from yours, but that's okay. So we're just putting like 3-4 squirts inside, which is about maybe a tablespoon. And then we have some soy sauce here, and we're just gonna add just 1 drip of soy sauce, just 1 drip, not more. Give it a mix like this. Oh, I almost forgot. We're gonna add just a dash of pepper as well. Just a little, just to give it a little kick, and make sure it's mixed well. And there you have it. This is our improvised tonkatsu sauce. It's not the same, but it's delicious. Very easy to make, and as always, you can adjust the taste according to your preference. So you can add a little bit more Worcestershire sauce if you want, but I don't like to add too much because then the sauce will get watery. So let's put this to the side, and then we're gonna make some tartar sauce. You can go ahead and use store-bought tartar sauce or your favorite tartar sauce recipe. This is just our way of making simple tartar sauce. So here we go. We have a pickle here. I don't need the whole thing because I'm only making one sandwich. I really only gonna need just that little knob of pickle right here, and I'm just going to chop this up finely. Just chop it up any way you want. Just make sure that they're chopped up finely. Just chop it up like that. Easy peasy. Okay? And you know, most of the time I go ahead and use relish if I have relish, but I don't have relish right now. We don't really use relish, do we, Satoshi?
I don't use.
Right? We don't really use relish, so we're using just a little bit of dill pickle for today's tartar sauce. I'm gonna put that right into this little bowl here. Once again, I'm only making one sandwich, so I don't need that much ingredients. And then I'm gonna chop up some onions. Just very little. That's all we need, really. Just like that, you know. So chop this up the same way as the pickles, like this. Be careful, don't cut your fingers. And then add this into this bowl along with the pickles. Okay, and then we're gonna add in the mayo. We have 2 tablespoons of Japanese mayonnaise. I think using American mayonnaise, like Best Foods, tastes better when it comes to tartar sauce. But it's really up to you. I'm also gonna add some Greek yogurt in. I find that Japanese mayo is a little bit more watery than the American version. A little bit of pepper to your taste, and then a little bit of salt to your taste as well, and just a squeeze of lemon, like this. Just, that's it. Okay, and give it a mix. Very easy tartar sauce, isn't it? I mean, it's like ridiculously easy. And that's all you need. Once again, we're only making one sandwich. And let me see what it tastes like. Perfect. Easy peasy.
So Japanese tartar sauce uses egg, boiled egg. I think it's because of the mayonnaise is a little bit watery, what shall I say, or
It is.
soft. Boiled egg makes the tartar sauce more thick.
Yes, I think that's why. Yeah. So instead of the egg, I added the Greek yogurt. That's the whole purpose of the Greek yogurt. Plus it adds a nice tang.
So what's next?
Next is the chicken. We got chicken. So we got one chicken breast right here.
Chicken or
Yeah.
breast.
Yeah, and you know what I find very interesting is that chicken breast is cheaper than chicken thigh here in Japan. And Satoshi and I, we were surprised to find out that it's the direct opposite in America. They say that the chicken breast, maybe because it's more popular, it's more expensive. Is that right, guys? Let us know in the comments because we find that quite intriguing. Anyway, we're gonna flatten the chicken. So I have a sheet of plastic wrap here. And, oh, actually, I'm sorry. Before we do that, excuse me, I'm going to divide this chicken into two pieces because it is a bit big. So let me just slice this in half. Okay, I'm gonna cut this in two. So we have two pieces. And for one sandwich, to be honest with you, we're just gonna be using one of this. One side. Okay. I'm gonna be using, let's see. Should I use this side, the bigger piece, or the smaller piece, Satoshi? What do you think?
One side is with skin. One side is without skin.
Without skin? Okay, I'll use this one because I do like skin. I'm just gonna show you guys with this side, okay? You can save this piece of chicken for later, or if you have two people, you can make two sandwiches. So it's up to you. Place the chicken on the plastic wrap, like so. It's already fairly thin, but we kind of want to even it out. And then place another sheet of plastic on top. And then we're just gonna pound it like this. Pound it out so it's even and it's pretty thin. That'll help cook it faster, and it just tastes better, I think. You know, you get more crispy area as well. You know what would be good? If there was a thinly sliced chicken breast. That would be easy. I don't know, maybe in your country you can find thinly sliced chicken breasts. If you find them, that might be easier. But here in Japan, it usually comes in one big piece. Alright, that's done. Okay. Let's check the chicken. Yeah, it looks pretty flat, nice and even. Okay, next we are going to crack this egg in here and give it a whisk. Yes. And we're going to salt and pepper our chicken. Like that. Yes, season the chicken. It always tastes better. You know, we're gonna put sauce on the chicken so you don't need to salt it so much. But really, and I'm gonna salt both sides. I'm gonna season both sides. I find it tastes better if you season your chicken. Even if you're gonna put sauce on it, it just tastes better. Okay, and then we are going to dredge the chicken in some flour. This is all-purpose flour. Really easy. There we go. Nice and coated. And then I'm gonna dunk it into the egg. Like so. And then finally, we're gonna coat it with some panko breadcrumbs. Yeah, coat it really well. Make sure it's coated really nicely so that the chicken katsu comes out very crispy.
Beautiful. I love katsu.
Yeah, me too. Now, I gotta say that we usually eat pork tonkatsu. We don't make chicken katsu that often. But today we're making chicken for my cousin. And there we go. It should look like that.
Nicely coated.
Yes, so that's ready for deep frying.
So we have a video of Katsu Sando, best Katsu Sando in Tokyo.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I forgot we were going to mention that. If you haven't watched it, please watch it by clicking right up there because those 3 places we went to try out the katsu sandwiches were amazing. A couple of them were standouts. One especially I'm craving right this moment because it was so good. It was like the best katsu sandwich in the world, in my opinion, of course.
There is a space. There is a space, so something will happen.
Something will happen? What do you mean something will happen?
Dancing! Da, 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 da. Ooh. Now I'm so miserable.
Why?
My poor dance.
For dance.
Poor dancing.
Oh,
I'm
come on.
poor dancing.
Everybody loves your dancing. I love your dancing. Your dancing always makes me happy. Okay, I'm ready for the next step. We're ready for the next step. Okay, so we're gonna pour some oil into the frying pan. You don't need too much oil. We're actually just going to put this much, really. That's all we really need. We're gonna actually fry it, not really deep fry it. It's like a shallow fry.
So what's the temperature?
Right now I'm putting it on medium-high heat. So I think the oil is ready. Yeah, you can see the bubbles coming up. So that means it's ready. So we're gonna cook the chicken. There we go. Put it in.
I love the sound. Deep frying sound.
Yes. So right now it's on medium heat. The heat is not so high because it's chicken. I want to make sure that it cooks thoroughly. So it's kind of on a lower heat than usual, I think. Usually when we deep fry karaage, for example, it's a higher heat, but yeah, it's shallow, so we don't want it to burn.
Regularly, I cook karaage. I deep fry about 6 minutes total. Maybe it's same time in this case too. My karaage is very tasty. Do you want to see my karaage? No?
Alright, I think it's time to flip it over. Here we go. Look at that, it's the perfect color. Alright guys, I think the chicken is ready. It's ready. So I'm gonna flip it over just to check both sides. Make sure it's ready. We've actually been cooking it for about 6 minutes. So you're right, Satoshi, 6 minutes is a good time. Yeah, both sides look pretty good. Okay. And then we are going to take this out and drain it on a wire rack or paper towel. Look at that. Isn't that like a perfect chicken katsu? You know, you can just go ahead and eat this with some shredded cabbage, that tonkatsu sauce, and some rice and miso soup, and you have yourself a really nice meal. And so this is my bag of bread from the supermarket here in Japan. Try to find the fluffiest bread you can find, okay? So this is Japanese bread. It's pretty fluffy. And today we are going to be using the crusts. Yes, sometimes we leave the crusts on. We don't always cut off the crusts. Okay, I'm gonna toast this lightly and then I'll come right back. Now while we're waiting for the bread to toast, it's gonna be about a couple of minutes. I want to talk about bread in Japan. Japanese bread is amazing, guys. Of course, you know, bread in Europe is delicious. You know, you can find good bread in America as well. I had some really good bread in San Francisco, I remember. Hawaii, not so much. But the bread here is amazing. If you guys ever visit Tokyo or Japan for that matter, make sure you visit some of the bakeries and try out the bread. It's so good. And by the way, if you're wondering, why is Shinichi wearing that strange cap or hat? I guess this is a hat. The reason why is because I'm having a very, very bad hair day. I need a haircut like right now, and we were in a rush. We had to get this video made as quick as possible, so there was no time for me to get ready. So that's why I'm wearing this hat. And Satoshi always tells me I don't look that great in hats. So we are going to assemble our sandwich. We have some mustard here. So we're gonna spread it onto the bread. Like so. If you don't like mustard, you can keep it out. It's up to you. But I like to add mustard. I think it gives it a nice flavor.
I don't know how to compose sandwich so well. Mustard.
Mustard, yeah. It works well. Of course you don't need the mustard, Satoshi. It's really up to you. And then we have our chicken here. So we're gonna place the chicken right on top of the slice of bread. I'm gonna put, I'm gonna put the tartar sauce right on top. And guys, if you don't like tartar sauce or mayo, you can simply omit the tartar sauce altogether, okay? It's not like you absolutely need it. It's nothing like that.
But tartar sauce is very good for deep fried things.
Yes,
like
it's
katsu.
true. It's true. And then right here, guys, we have some shredded cabbage. We've already sliced them up like this. Very easy to do. I'm gonna put like a big handful of cabbage right on top like that. And then we have the our homemade fake tonkatsu sauce.
Not fake.
Well,
Homemade tonkatsu sauce.
homemade, yeah. It's a little more ketchupy than tonkatsu sauce, but that's okay. It's still very good. You know, it has the flavors of tonkatsu sauce. And put that right on top of the katsu, and then we are going to place the other bread right on top, like this. Just smush it down gently. Okay, so that's what it looks like right now. Of course, you can just eat it like this, but of course, we're gonna cut it in half so you guys can see what it looks like. So here we go. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, check that out, guys. Look at that. Look at all the layers. Look at all the layers. You got the toast, you got the mustard, you got the chicken, the crispy fried chicken katsu. You got the shredded cabbage, the tonkatsu sauce, tartar sauce. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is gonna be good. The chicken katsu sandwich turned out really nice today.
Wow, you did a pretty good job.
Thank you.
Looks so yummy.
Thank you very much. So, you want to take a bite?
Yeah.
Here, let me hold the camera.
Give me.
Thank you for being cameraman today.
Give me. いただきます。
どうぞ。おいしい? What was that? What was that? What was that little hesitation there? What? I'm worried now.
Very good. Chicken is very soft
Okay.
and juicy.
Yeah.
And it has nice umami, chicken umami flavor. And there are so many textures. Toast is sakutto, and cabbage, and the butter of katsu. It's each ingredient has different texture, and the sauce, sweetness, and the tartar sauce, tanginess, variation.
Stop, you're flattering me too much. No, it's really good though. It's really good, right? You see why we have to toast the bread, because the chicken is quite soft and tender. So I kind of need that texture. And the cabbage is fluffy as well, you know? So I feel like I tried making it with, without toasting the bread. And I think overall the sandwich was too soft for me. Toasting it is the key. Is it good?
You can set it.
I think so. I totally agree with you, Satoshi. Yes, people would actually pay for this sandwich, if I may say so myself. So that's the reason why, if you like chicken, you should definitely try this sandwich out, because this is pretty good.
Today I learned how to make sandwich. So next time, what shall I make? Maybe I will make another kind of sandwich.
That would be good.
Sushi
You're gonna make a
sandwich.
sandwich. Sushi sandwich.
No. Tuna
Why
sandwich.
Why not? Sushi sandwich. I mean, I have no idea what that's gonna look like or taste like, but if you guys want to see him, you know, challenge himself to make a sushi sandwich, write it down below. Yes, everybody write it down now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, please give this video a thumbs up if you did. And if you're a new to the channel, we would love it if you subscribe.
Thank you for watching. See you next delicious recipe video. Bye!
Bye-bye!